put up numbers. He'll do it himself. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Here they come on third down, and the defense has had no answers so far. From the gun, wants to pass. It falls incomplete, and will change ends of the field to get things started back up. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Absolutely perfect. And after the three-spot guys, we're all tied up.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Jones wants to throw it. Finds his tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with second and 13. He'll pull it on the read. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Bradford. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Jones to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run on the doorstep. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. Pushes ahead. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Hauls it in. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Wants to throw. It's Washington. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. And the runner is down, and so is the flag. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Pressure coming. That's caught. It's Collins. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They bring the punter onto the field now. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. To the air on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He's now up to 77 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. Back to throw. It's Washington. He's got the tight end. And good blocking and space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. They'll run it from the gun. Finding an escape route.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Off the play fake on first down. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Jones wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UConn looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've seen this offense look this crisp since the days of Dan Orlovsky. They're up 14 over Buffalo. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. From the gun. Give on the inside. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Back to pass, it's Washington. Catch in the middle, it's Clinton.
No, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. The give on the inside. It's a seam wide open. Give him 88 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll move the wide receiver. Looks as if he's going to run it. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right. And maybe the other team. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Wants to go up top. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Absolutely center cut. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Colorado Springs. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Falcon Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Oh, what a move to get open. Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Motion from the wideout. Off play action on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on 3rd down.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. To throw, it's Washington. Finds his man, it's Jones. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got a man, it's Smith. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. I'm not sure what good that did. The completion's fine for the percentage and the stats, but the result's the same. Not enough for the first down. Punt team on the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets it out just short of the 20, out of bounds at the 19-yard line, and a little more room to operate. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual threat quarterbacks. You're seeing 2 great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys. It's been the big story so far.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Oliver. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Gonna run it. It's Oliver. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. He'll keep it himself. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Hunt is on its way. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. To the air, it's Washington. With the catch, it's Smith. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quarterback on the keeper. And the ball's free in the backfield. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. At the 35, he's open. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The give from the gun. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Field goal is good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Back to throw, it's Washington. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Get it out on the screen. Gets it out to the 20. That's not enough for the 1st down. 4th down coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll try the run. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down. 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Wide open downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Now from inside the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Offense changing the play. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. This quarterback part of their running game. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Gets it out fast. And it's a touchdown.
Love the individual effort here by the wide receiver. After he has the ball, able to make people miss. You see the speed as he goes in for the touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Georgia is currently up big at this moment, so much so, they're on the verge of giving UGA the rest of the day off.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Also 6 yards on the play. 3rd down coming up.
One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Dropping back, it's Washington. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And this is going to be incomplete on third. And here comes the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He takes it at the 45. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gives it on the option. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Line is set on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Shakes off the defender. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. He's got it and just sashays into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner will be brought down. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
If they're going to get anything going on this drive, they better be productive here on 2nd and long from the 10. Grabbed behind the line, it's Collins.
Screen pass just not working there. And you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz. But because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Hunt is on its way. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll do it himself. Hard running there. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Picks up the first down, still moving. All out of space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Jones to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Morton. And it's in there for a touchdown.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And he added the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, the running back has it. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Clinton. Still running at the 40. Turning it on. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ballgame.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Dropping back. It's Washington. Fires to the big fella. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They just keep firing. He's going to run it. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Running back searching for a hole. Noses his way forward. Maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Looking to fire. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. To the air on 2nd down. Under fire. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to make magic with his feet. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Here comes the Heat. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. The play action fake. Looking for the score. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.